The world is full of illusions, and if a man does not recognize them, he becomes their slave. The Stoics warned us long ago, control your mind or something else will, and for many men, that something else comes in the form of unchecked emotions, misguided desires, and the intoxicating influence of those who do not share our discipline. We do not speak today to condemn or to judge. We speak to understand, because only through understanding can we rise above. There exist weaknesses, hidden behind charm and illusion, that every man must know. Not to exploit, nor to despise, but to guard himself against foolishness, to remain steadfast in his own nature, to be unshaken by external forces. Today, we unveil the 10 weaknesses that bind men to their lower selves, and more importantly, we forge the mindset that renders them powerless. This is not a lesson in manipulation, this is a lesson in liberation. 10. Emotional volatility. The Stoics teach us that emotions are like storms, powerful, unpredictable, and dangerous if we allow ourselves to be swept away. Many women, by nature, live through emotion. They feel first, think later. What pleases them in the morning may enrage them by nightfall. What they swear loyalty to today may repulse them tomorrow. A Stoic man does not attempt to fight this. He does not demand stability where there is none. He does not allow himself to be moved like a leaf in the wind. Instead, he remains grounded, knowing that his peace comes from within, not from the ever-changing moods of another. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." 9. The need for constant validation. There is a hunger that gnaws at the soul of many, a thirst for approval, for attention, for endless reassurance. In today's world, social media has amplified this weakness, making validation a currency more sought after than gold. A woman who is ruled by this craving will never be content. No amount of affection will suffice. No display of love will silence the quiet voice in her mind demanding more, more, more. A Stoic man recognizes this insatiable hunger for what it is, an internal battle that is not his to fight. He does not offer himself as fuel for a fire that can never be extinguished. Instead, he remains indifferent to the approval of others, seeking only the validation of his own reason and virtue. Seneca reminds us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." 8. Manipulation through emotion. Some wield logic, others wield emotion. Many women, knowingly or not, use their emotions as tools to persuade, to guilt, to control. They may not even be aware of this power, but it exists nonetheless. Tears become weapons, silence becomes punishment, sweet words become shackles. The weak man is ensnared. The Stoic man sees clearly. He does not respond to emotional coercion. He does not let guilt shape his actions. He observes, unmoved, and acts only according to reason and principle. Epictetus taught us, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. We choose our reactions, we choose our chains or our freedom. 7. The love for drama. Peace is a foreign land to some. They crave the storm, for it is in chaos that they feel most alive. And if a man does not recognize this, he will mistake turbulence for passion. A Stoic does not seek conflict. He does not entertain pettiness. He sees drama for what it is, a distraction from the true path. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." We do not engage in pointless battles. We walk away unbothered. 6. The hypergamous instinct. A woman may love a man today, but if she sees a better option tomorrow, the laws of nature may call her elsewhere. This is not bitterness. This is not cynicism. This is reality. The weak man begs for loyalty. The Stoic man builds himself into a fortress, self-sufficient, disciplined, indifferent to loss. He does not demand permanence in a world where nothing is permanent. He simply is. Seneca warns us, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today." A Stoic enjoys what is but does not weep when it is gone. 5. The short attention span in love. Many women fall in love with excitement, not just with the man himself. If the excitement fades, so does their interest. A Stoic man does not try to entertain constantly, he simply remains steadfast in his mission. What excites her today bores her tomorrow. What she desires now will be forgotten in time. Chasing the approval of the easily distracted is a fool's game. The wise man remains steady. He does not chase, he does not perform, he walks his own path. And if she wanders, that is her journey, not his. 4. The influence of others. A woman's choices are often not her own. She is shaped by her friends, by social expectations, by the whispers of those around her. The weak man tries to fight this. The strong man knows she will do as she must, and he will do as he must. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Women are highly influenced by their social circles. What their friends and family think can often shape their decisions. A strong man does not let his life be dictated by gossip or social approval. As Marcus Aurelius said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Stay true to yourself." 3. Unrealistic expectations. Social media and modern culture have filled women's minds with unrealistic expectations about love, relationships, and men. A Stoic man does not waste time trying to meet impossible standards. He simply works on becoming the best version of himself. Dreams built on fantasy crumble under reality. A Stoic does not chase illusions. He builds truth. And if others cannot accept it, that is not his concern. 2. The fear of being alone. Many women fear solitude and will keep multiple men as backup options. Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Do not waste your time on someone who is afraid to be alone. A man who fears solitude is a man who will tolerate anything. A Stoic embraces solitude, for in it he finds strength. Seneca said, "Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is." 1. Emotional indecision. Love today, doubt tomorrow. A Stoic does not anchor his peace to the shifting sands of another's uncertainty. He remains steadfast in himself. Women often struggle with making firm decisions in relationships, driven by emotions rather than logic. A Stoic man does not react to this. He observes, adapts, and moves forward. Control what you can, and accept what you cannot. Do not resent these truths. Understand them, and in understanding them, free yourself. Stay strong, stay disciplined, stay stoic. You were not born to be weak. You were not born to be led astray. The world will throw distractions in your path, whispering sweet words designed to lull you into complacency. But you, if you are willing, can walk the path of the Stoic, a path of discipline, resilience, and unyielding strength. This is your call to arms, not against others, but against your own weakness, against the voices that seek to chain you, against the illusions that seek to blind you, against the temptations that seek to control you. Rise and master yourself, for in self-mastery you will find true freedom. The choice is yours.